Welcome, fellow adventurers, to the D&D Universe, where we help players, dungeon masters, and beginners have a better understanding of the world and lore of Dungeons & Dragons. Enchantment is the school of compulsion, and affects the minds of other creatures in whatever way a caster desires. To be enchanted is to be affected by something in a very delightful or enjoyable way. Under this light, enchantment shares many similarities with psychedelics, of which I will elaborate on in a moment. The main purpose of charming magic is to tell a very convincing lie. All early-level enchantment spells are magic lies from different angles, most often either to confuse or befriend other creatures you otherwise have no sway over. Most students of enchantment are often performers, causing people sudden and unexplained joy for a few quick coins. But far more practitioners of the charming arts take a more sinister edge, commanding people like puppets or invading their enemies' minds. Much like drugs, these spells incite euphoria and comfort in who they're affecting. But in the same way, paranoia and anxiety are a darker side of the same coin. A victim of enchantment could perceive an army of horrendous foes in an empty room, or lose their minds and become enraged while otherwise unprovoked. You, as an enchanter, could take two very different routes when practicing this school, but it may be best to utilize both. Your purpose in a party is entirely cooperative. You have the ability to give your allies a sense of clarity and confidence, turning the tables of a fight by simply removing fear from your party. You may also incite terror, anger, and confusion in your enemies, breaking their ranks by whispering lies to a commander. However, in more tense or social situations, you can easily make one wrong move and cause war or death among your friends. These are some things you should keep in mind when using enchantment. Firstly, all of your spells require verbal, somatic, or both components to cast. This means when you cast these spells, your incantations will be audible and visible to everyone in earshot. Secondly, your charms don't last forever. Just like in real-life situations, allies you gain by lying don't stick around for long. Be prepared for when your spell ends. And lastly, your magic relies on targets failing their saves or otherwise being willing to comply. A powerful target will likely succeed against your charms, and no creature is happy after being lied to.